Don't be funny.
I'm in a gospel church.
No funniness here.
Don't be funny.
Okay, cool.
The Lord.
Cool. Wicked. All right, everybody. Hello.
There you go.
We are rolling. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Well, welcome back to what, though? This is something new. This is the Keep to Your Roots podcast. Sam, I've just decided that. Me and Harry discussed before.
That's cool.
Is that all right?
I like that.
Okay, cool. All right, so if you guys ever watched anything that we've made before, maybe you're most likely a friend of a friend or family member. But we filmed videos before, pre-COVID or during the start of COVID. But since we've come back from uni, we're back home in Exeter, and we thought it would be funny to do this again. It's nothing serious. It's just us talking. It's for us, not you. Fuck you.
No topics. Off the dome.
Yeah, off the dome. Off the dome. Okay, boys, let's sip our beers and enjoy ourselves.
We were boys before, and now we're men.
Now
we drink. We drank beers before. We drank too many beers when we used to do it.
Oh, too many.
Yeah.
Too many, man.
Talking about like there will be blood and just falling asleep.
Yeah.
Fall off the table.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, we just fucking. I did like
Make
the.
yourself comfortable.
Did you talk about that with Harry as well?
So I'm sitting up like this. I don't know. I feel a little bit weird, like having to turn my head and also have my body facing a different angle. Okay. Hello, boys. Tell me about your life. I feel like a whimsical wizard sat over here.
I'm not actually this small. The camera makes it look like I'm tiny. I'm a boy. I'm a grown man.
What degrees do we all have now?
Oh yeah, let's talk about
We'll have
this.
degrees.
Okay, so I reckon Harry go first. What degree do you have?
Criminology with psychology.
What Mickey Mouse degree?
I went to clown school. Circus.
You're a crazy guy.
I have a law degree now.
That's less funny.
Yeah. Try making fun of that one. Should I get a joke out of that?
And what was your preferred subject in law? Should have asked that for Harry, but we've moved past him now.
It's over.
Kill that one.
Well,
Land law?
Dylan would say it was land law, but
Yeah.
I actually did quite like land law.
I mean, from a
What
guy
about-
who didn't study law, land law sounds fucking boring, man. Sounds so fucking stinky. I studied anatomy.
What was your favourite subject? The head.
Animals. Yeah, the head, the brain. No, yeah. I'm
Dead
just
ones.
scared. I'm scared that
Not the
I've just
live
been.
ones.
I'm like super loud all the time, guys. So I'm sorry if I am loud. But
I'm
And mine
concerned
were
that I
like,
can't see my thing.
it is
So-
there.
Oh,
Trust
it's
me.
just further on.
Yeah, I wish next time I'll find it so it can run, so you can watch our lines be made.
Sure.
But yeah, this is the caravan. Actually, the boys helped me.
Do we have that in the shot as well?
Yeah, I think so.
That's cool.
Satan himself observing the
oh,
community.
you
statement
did
on that.
put it up.
Yeah, no, it fit pretty good on the fence. To be honest, I'm hoping he don't fall over because that's a prized.
Is that the one that you found
Stag.
in Scotland?
Yeah, that's the broski.
If it breaks, there'll be a curse on this house for 1,000 years.
Breaks
Some Scottish rises, some Scottish man.
and a Wendigo descends on the Reed household.
It was all right.
Skinwalker
Bagpipes start playing.
Yeah.
That's the middle one. That's Mama Bear, right?
Mama
It's
Bear.
not Daddy Bear.
Did the children look at you when you were taking it?
While you're eating the skin off its head.
There's still skin.
Well, it was like, kicking out.
There's still skin on it.
It was skinning it with his teeth.
There's still skin on it if you guys want to see what their flesh looks like. You can even see the
Lovely taste.
what's it called? The foramen magnum. The big one that your spinal cord comes out of. It's big. It's still got stuff in it.
No, thank you.
So it's like a little picking mix.
It's your degree is actually probably like you can recall stuff pretty well, whereas someone at work will ask me like a law question.
I can't.
If it's not land law, I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember much.
How to get out of a DUI or something.
Yeah, it's usually-
I've
it's
just
usually-
run down a family of 4.
Alcohol-related crimes.
Look at us, boys. Okay, let's see what we're doing. How we doing? Wait, which one am I? I'm middle.
Yeah, I'm bottom and
You're
then
bottom.
Harry's,
All right, Harry. I'm gonna turn you a little. I'm gonna tweak you up a little bit.
I'm gonna
think
turn you
yeah.
up, boy.
Yeah, I reckon that's better.
Yeah, that seems fine. I can see like the green bar moving, so that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all right.
you're the top, so you'll be. Yeah, I think that's about right. I might have to turn cheeky boy twos a little bit. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
gonna.
you
I think
reckon?
you're stepping up a bit too far, man. Okay. Well, I want to discuss Harry's tattoos, and I know I've already talked about them a lot, and we've kind of talked about them off camera. But Harry, would you like to show off
If I can
your
If I can get it
scorpion?
up there.
Take your clothes off.
I get naked from 360 in the caravan, and both of you stop.
We're just sat where we are now.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I did this one yesterday. I don't know if I can show it to the camera.
Well, I can insert photos. I'll get a photo after.
Yeah.
And also
Finish that one off.
at
That one's
tans.tat on
good. That's a
Insta.
bit scarred and mangled that bit at the minute. That's because that was yesterday as well.
It's lovely.
That one's all healed in nicely though.
Yeah, that's pretty good. What's
then
up with that dark bit of leaf? Is
That
that just
one-
gonna? Is that to heal?
Yeah, that's the one I filled in yesterday. The rest of this is healed, but I sat down and I did that, and then I went for a driving lesson.
Oh no.
My leg was like that.
Oh shit.
And then this one was like really painful. Well, it was like it's fine up here because I can reach all of that, but then when you start like creeping towards, I think you had the name for the
yeah, the
I don't
tibial
know.
nerve. I think.
Yeah, it was that in between bit there, that claw. I could barely reach, and then every time the needle would go in, it was like
Were you
I
doing
feel
the
it in my
splits?
foot. It was the same as yeah, yeah. Well, I had my foot up on this like
Yeah,
thing,
no,
and
that
I was
looked-
like this.
That's what I didn't understand. I was like, first of all, where has he done the fucking
Yeah,
the picture? And then also, I keep moving my mic. I'm not media trained.
it's not bad, but like some tattoos are like just in very painful spots. I guess anywhere towards the calf hurts. Here was like fine. The shin has nothing, no like nerve endings, so that's all okay.
Beating out.
But that bit there, and then creeping towards like the ankle, that was hurting.
was excruciating.
That
You're
was
just like
that
hating
really
yourself.
hurt. I'm such a man for doing it.
You said it didn't hurt on the shin because there's no nerve endings, but can you not just like feel it like on your bone?
No,
Rattling.
by the
Yeah.
time it's hit your bone, you're already
It's
scarred.
over. It's over.
You're already scarred.
already
and it's
had-
too,
you're already
it's too
unconscious.
late. The needle should be going like in between the two layers of skin and depositing the ink.
And do the
Think of it like
If everything goes well.
do all tattoos turn blue / green over time / whatever color that is?
black ink goes pretty greeny,
Indigo.
Green.
luminescent.
It matches. To be honest, it's the same color as your
You
XLR
shine like a
wire.
high vis light on it, and tons of scrawlings come up. I'm not crazy, you are.
It's gone a bit mouldy.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Well, I'm
your
not sure
tattoos.
that one-
Banter for the podcast, Harry. Take it like a champ.
You've got sepsis now.
Oh,
as
no,
I
yeah.
left.
No, we don't talk about that, guys. Come on.
No, but that was okay. And now I'm hoping for more clients. So if anyone's interested,
It could be you.
it could be you next. Tom Marsh stepped in.
Oh yeah.
He got the big samurai, and that was cool.
Shout
I
out
really
to-
like doing that one. Shout out to Tom Marsh for being a true champ and taking that one.
Yeah, no.
So you've done Dom as well, and your dad.
I did Dom, yeah. Dom was cool. He's quite hard to get a hold of because he
Who's
works
bigging
all
you
the
up?
time.
It's quite hard to get him on the table. He's always wriggling around.
Well, he'll like, yeah. Dom has extracurricular activities that
What?
I'm not. No, not really. He just had to. He had to go on like a. He would like say, "Oh, I'm gonna do. Oh, you tattoo me at 12," and then I'd be like, "Cool, we'll set that up." And then it gets to 12, and he's like, "I've just been pulled in for a dog walk,"
Oh,
and then it's like, and
I
then it's
can't get
game
out of
over.
it.
Yeah, but
It's
you wouldn't do
locked
this
in.
to a professional tattooist. You wouldn't say, "Oh, let's meet up for 12."
Well, that's why deposits are important because then people are like, "Oh, I spent money. I need to turn up on time."
Okay, yeah. Otherwise, you take the deposit and ask
Yeah.
for extra next time.
Yeah, I'll ask for money next time.
Well, luckily,
Yeah, Dom-
Dom's a friend.
Dom's making you out like a bloody fool, mate.
He is. He's making you look
You've,
like a
you've
right
got a soft
swat.
hand, mate.
It's
You
got
just
me
need to.
overworking. He's got me going home from work,
He's
reading
always-
the messages and crying.
He's bigged you up, to be fair. When I was messaging about it, he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, Harry's so gentle with the whatever the what's it called?
Yeah.
Needle.
Needle.
It's only
Is that
when
what they
it,
call it?
it's
Do you
only
not
when
call it
it's
like the
ta-
pen or something? Cool.
The quill.
Or pass us the,
The
needle.
weaponised
Is that what they
quill.
say? Do they have anything quick to say?
I don't know all the slang yet.
Oh shit. I guess that's to learn, isn't it?
Who
Yeah,
has the best
exactly.
skin? Your dad.
Mm.
Your dad, Tom.
Not
You
Tom
sound,
Marsh's.
like, you sound like you've already decided.
Tom Marsh's scaly
Long-waved
skin.
rule
Yeah.
comes out my mouth.
Who's got the best skin? Your
Nick-
dad.
Nick Tandy.
Unironically, yeah, my
does
dad
it?
does. Me and my dad seemingly
yeah,
have
'cause-
like the same skin, so it's funny that. But yeah,
Well,
because
no.
Dom goes quite red, but that's not
It's
his
not his
fault.
fault.
That's not like there's
just
nothing you can
shy?
do about. Yeah, like his skin goes. Stop.
But
But
doesn't want it. I don't want it,
um,
Daddy.
But that, what
no,
were
I
you
don't
saying?
know.
What were you saying?
That's
Who else
what,
is, your
like-
dad's got quite nice. Is your dad the reason Joseph tans? Is it your mum?
Yeah, it's from dad's side. I don't know the history though.
Pull up a picture.
Pull up the family
Nick
tree.
Candy. Just the top of his head.
He does. He looks like a does it Filipino a little bit?
No, he does not.
No, I think that's subjective.
Sorry,
I'm allowed to have my own opinion.
I keep name dropping your family members. Maybe we'll have to bleep them out.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
getting targeted for this shit.
Let's see your tattoos,
we'll
Nick.
bleep out second names. But yeah, follow at Tan's Tat.
And let's block out second.
Link in the description.
No relation.
Let's block out second names. Follow Tans.
Oh yeah. Hey, that can mean anything, man.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to necessarily mean anything.
But
to do
it
with
does
you.
mean Tandy.
Yeah, his name's Harry Tandy, so you could easily find all of his families.
Leave it now.
Also, no one's gonna watch.
I was
going
going
to
to say, to be fair.
Who
Who's
gives
watching
a
this
shit?
shit?
Actually, come find us. I want you to find us. My first ever meeting.
Kill me!
Yeah, meet
not
and
try and
greet.
get
Come on,
doxed.
guys.
I mean, I don't think it would be
To be
worth doxing someone in a caravan.
What do you guys
Get
think?
swatted.
Leave a... leave me alone.
Leave a reply in the comments.
Also, I need to be careful what I'm doing because I also, sorry, Cameron. I've been sat here sort of just like
Playing with yourself.
yeah, I'm like
Licking your
nervousness.
crotch
I
like
don't
a
mean
cat.
to. I don't mean to. This is staying in. I want people to know that I'm have feeling down there, but I'm not going to carry on doing it. I need to find. Look at that! Wow, look at those. I love that. That makes me happy. I love iron blue. It makes me happy.
Yeah, we got purple. Purple's quite cool.
It's dead in it. It's dead in it.
Too
That's
focused.
a dead. Oh.
All right, guys. This is bear with us, all right? Because this is we're getting all the jitters out. This is why we said we might not even upload this. This might just be an episode 0, but so far I'm loving it.
He says with like
Who
the
are you fooling?
deadest side ever. I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. There's
Guys,
someone outside the
353
caravan.
bars.
353
You know how many
bars.
lyrics?
Bro, we're giving Scar a run for his money. Does
Oh,
Scar
we're on
have
a ballad in
competition?
here.
We also don't know how long we're running, so let's just keep a track now. So at 6:30, let's say 7ish, we'll start thinking about. Oh, that's
Start
busy.
taking our clothes off.
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like by episode 3, this place will probably collapse under our weight.
Oh, that's okay. It shows progression, storyline. I mean, you can really go into. I got 6 in GCSE drama, so I know exactly what I'm fucking talking about. If this falls down, that's a visual storyline. Okay.
I think that
Directly to the camera, not even to us.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I realised my mic
Your mic skills.
discipline is very poor.
I think it's because we've all got a little bit of like. I don't know.
ADHD
Yeah, a
or
little bit.
something.
I just want to fiddle all the time. I
looking
need to
into
sit on my hands.
We'll be having
Rick
like fidget
Grimes'
spinners the next
red eyes. Then we got the Terminator,
You know what,
American
his eyes
Psycho, and then we got Dom on the roof.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I
Dom
actually
This
feel
is
like the camera
like a
won't be
serial
picking
killer
up
shack.
any of these.
It's okay if it doesn't. It's just a part of my life, isn't it? And they don't have to get
That
involved.
was a little hidden detail for us, a little Easter egg.
A little Easter egg.
That's what keeps us going. We do it for him.
Rick Grimes'
Our guy
eyes.
Dom.
His eyes were normal before, but after just 2 years of being in this caravan, yeah, he's
yeah.
he's actually bleeding out of his eye. That's insane. Okay, guys, let's talk.
Let's talk.
When I
We
see
had
that,
films last time. What will we talk about this time?
We're not talking about films
Not anymore.
unless something comes up and it's like, "It's a good film." Keep
What
doing
about-
you know what we're doing? What we did
we
last
should go
time? Just
see-
interrupting this
We
guy.
should all go see Sinners.
Sinners, should
Apparently
we go
that
see
one's
Sinners?
quite good.
I saw it.
You saw it. Did you like it?
I thought it was really good. It was really good
I haven't
fun.
seen it yet.
Was the music as good as it was in the trailer?
Yes.
With the heavy guitar.
There's
bit.
really good music. There's like 2 big musical scenes that I don't want to say too much. I don't want to
No.
spoil it, but
I need to go.
Is it a
watch
debut director?
No,
it's-
it was the guy that did Black Panther, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
Fuck it. Speaking over him again.
Oh.
No,
Fight each
yeah,
other.
yeah.
Fight each other. It's good for the podcast.
Ryan Coogler. He did Creed, Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, and then he's done this.
Seems like he has a theme.
But he's got Michael B. Jordan in like every one of his films.
Yeah.
That's a Wakanda Forever spoiler. Sorry. How
Oh
dare I
yeah,
be so late?
he's
with
the
a spoiler?
baddie in number 1.
He's
And
a
then
bad man.
so this guy's basically what, Jordan Peele ripoff? Is that what we're saying?
Wow.
Yeah, what are you accusing him of exactly?
But no, I really enjoyed it. I'd go and see it again.
Okay. Would you want to though? Are there any other movies in the cinema?
Warfare. I want to see Warfare.
Oh, that
really
does look
badly.
good.
I
You've
haven't
got a
seen
good
any
year to be
trailers for
fair.
it. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I have no clue what you're talking about right
No
now.
mouth over here.
I've just kind of walked into this. Pick some random bloke off the street. There's a microphone.
28 years later.
I Oh yeah.
You
That's
seen the
gonna
trailer
be-
for Warfare? No. Conversation ends.
Have you seen?
That's
the
how it goes.
If you've not seen the Warfare trailer,
I have no
It's
clue
got,
what you're talking about.
that guy.
Oh, I've seen it. No, I know.
Eddie, whatever his fucking name is.
What? Oh, Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Johnny Storm, isn't he?
Yeah.
Did you see him get washed away in that storm in what's it called? Quiet Place Part 2.
No, I didn't watch that one.
No, not
Did
Part
he-
2.
was he in
Quiet
that?
Quiet Queen.
Was he one of-
That's how they get you.
Imagine
Someone
that. Imagine. That was you. Imagine that's how you die.
Someone moves
I-
their leg.
Yeah,
It comes through the window. Yeah.
It's like it can go and well, we went to Peru, listener. We went to Peru.
Oh, I need
And
to
what-
stop fiddling with my dick.
Well, you know where the story's going, and you're
Yeah.
already playing with it.
Yeah.
And it was the first hostel we stayed in, and it was a full room. And there was one girl, I think she had the equivalent of like barley belly or something, and she could not stop farting.
I was above her.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Harry was in the
Bastard.
stink zone.
Yeah. I was in the. Every time she'd snore, the bed would rattle.
She would not stop farting all night and moaning as well.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
she
it's
was
like
enjoying it.
it.
She's having some crazy
Yeah.
good dreams.
Yeah, it's great. And then the German guy was shook.
He,
He's ever heard someone moan. Shout out
Shout
if you're
that
watching
man.
this. No, he's a nice guy.
Oh yeah, to be fair, if we use the Instagram handle, we
He will
get
be on
all
there.
of the people we met to watch
Okay,
this,
follow the
and they'll
Instagram.
regret ever speaking to us while we were
Yeah.
there.
Well, if there's any keen
Van-
readers,
Van-
yeah, if it's like
Van will
fan
love it.
fan blogs,
Van will love this one.
He called her Fran.
Fran,
Um,
Francesca.
Van will love this.
No, because there's a genuine. If you guys like reading, which I don't, but if you like reading, then go over to the Instagram. It's on the screen now, and link in the description, and you can read a little daily blog of us when we went to Peru and Miami. It's only 30 blogs worth, and they're only about that big. So go over there.
What was the word count? 250?
And his character count was it 2,000 characters or 2,000 words?
It was 2,000. I thought it was like 200. That wouldn't make any
Because
sense.
when we had
That's
to
like a
write into
sentence.
that, we had to write into
That's
the
a
word
long
counter.
sentence.
that's
Bear
a
in
sentence
mind.
with commas.
That's an explanation.
I mean,
It wasn't much though, because you'd get to a point that it'd be like you run over and you have to delete
yeah,
stuff that was from the heart, really, and just leave in the funny stuff.
it's quite sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of times I had to cut out a couple of. There's a couple of times I had to cut out a couple of
The cutting
Quips.
Room, yeah, the cutting room floor was vast.
the cutting room floor.
Yeah,
Talking about that floor.
that floor where all the dead quips go to die.
Oh, fucking! It's probably
All
in
of
this
our best
fucking
material
caravan.
lying down.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
like race horses that have run their last race.
Just it's swift,
Still holding on to that one.
swift bullet to the head.
But yeah, no, Seb and Alicia went travelling recently. Shout at them, and Seb was saying, because when he came recently, he was saying how it was very impressive that we managed to do one a day every day.
Yeah.
I mean, it helped that there were three of us.
Yeah,
We also
Um,
got a brief intermission with Callan being ill.
Oh
where
yeah.
we got kind
Thank
of
God.
Oh,
not
thank
like
God
that was
for
a
that.
not like that was a good thing, but it gave us a little bit of time to recuperate. Not you.
I mean, not me. Well, I guess I was
Yeah.
recuperating 24/7.
That was the
He
time
almost
when-
died.
I did almost
He
die,
almost
guys.
died.
I almost died over in Peru.
What type of food poisoning was it?
It was a parasite.
As a parasite.
No,
It
it was.
parasite.
No, it was.
Big
It-
tapeworm.
I had distal colon infection, so they basically just. I had a
Just
shit in a
vomit.
cup. Oh yeah, let's tell that
Tell the dear
story.
listener about
Well, have you? Did I tell you guys in detail?
You told me you shat in a cup, and that was.
Yeah.
So I was obviously getting
Was
asked
it
lots
a
of
cupped
questions.
hands?
Yeah, she came round in with me into the toilet and
No
stood
gloves.
behind me. She wore a few. She basically handed me
Wore a few layers of gloves.
two containers, and one of them was for sangra, which is blood. She went sangra y caca. So I was like, it's just blood and shit, is what she said to me. So I
And
went,
you're like, I can do both at the same time.
I know, right? And she handed me one out.
I know, right?
I know, right? Let me just
I
continue.
know, right? Blood trickles down.
And shit, by the
Yeah.
sound of it.
I know, right?
No, okay, so she gave me one, which you can imagine is like a blood vial.
Yeah.
And she handed me like a
And you got
fat one.
You shat in the
Yeah,
blood
yeah,
vial.
you were like this.
No, I literally had to ask her.
You come
I
back
said,
on
which
beat
one's
'cause
for
you
the
give her a
shit?
pint of blood. A big turd wrapped around and a little tube stuffed on the inside.
No,
I just realised I
it
took the
wasn't like that.
microphone
I had
away.
to ask her. I said, which one's for the shit? And she was obviously pointing to the big fat tub, which, by the way, wasn't that
She
big.
got a bucket out for you.
It was like that big. So that's the lid. So imagine that sort of in circumference. That's the sort of,
Yeah.
and then that much down, kind of like a pill bottle.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you fill it up?
and no. So I'd been shitting
Two
basically.
little rabbit pellets.
Well, no, mate, I didn't even have that. I just liquid
You
napalm.
had a fart.
No, I had to tell her the
She went
different
back-
colours of my shit.
I don't. Yeah,
So it started off as green, and then it went like yellow, and then it
You're
went
changing
orange.
colours.
It literally was changing colours. And then I was shitting like for days, right? And I couldn't stop. I was getting up in the night, going for a poo, which wasn't poo. It was
Which
just
hostel-
pissing up my bum.
Which hostel were we at when it like first hit? Was it the?
Oh no, it first hit me when we were in the jungle, when
That was
Puerto
it, yeah.
Maldonado, which is
That's
Italian.
Italian for Puerto Maldonado.
Yeah, which is Italian, yeah. And we were in there, and I've started feeling funny, didn't I? Because I drank the water. Because remember we went down to the water
Yeah.
side, and
And just drunk out of the river.
yeah, we were drinking out, and I was like, guys, I feel so lightheaded, and you guys were like, oh,
Shut up.
yeah, you were
Just
eating
shut
the same
up.
thing. And then we got back, and then it was terrible, delayed flight. But anyway, going back to the things,
Oh,
she
yeah,
gave
that
me
was
the
pretty
thing, and I was like, asked her which one was for shit, and she obviously laughed at me. It's that one, silly boy. So I went into the toilet.
You're like, she so fancies me.
She's so cool.
She's so fancies
It's a dark toilet as well. No lights. I was like
No
trying to
lights.
wave the motion
Just one man with a
sensor.
torch.
Yeah, just like,
stood in there.
okay.
One man with a camera and a boom mic.
And I couldn't shit. So I had to like obviously take the lid off, press it, get as close so it was less spillage, and obviously just sort of let loose, you know. And then I put the lid on, had to wash it up for her. But something happened for me. Happened to me actually, which I've never experienced in my life. I handed the pot of shit over to the lady, and I've never had anyone say this to me about Bennett, but she literally looked at me and she went, "Thank you very much."
Usually when I'm slinging shit at people,
Thank you.
I don't really stop for a thank you.
She did. She took it like that. Thank you. And she full hazmat suit on, head to toe, no skin. Yeah, we got fixed in no time. That was okay. But yeah,
Yeah, that went well.
lots has happened other than that in Peru. But that was probably the most exciting story.
that was the best thing that happened.
we
That
missed
was something to write home about.
It's my bad. We missed Machu Picchu because of me, but it is what it is, isn't it? I think I'm out of juice. Oh, would I? I get nervous if I don't have a beer ready.
That's the kind of friend I am.
It's just filled with spit.
Lol. And blood.
Yeah.
I'm not doing well. guys.
Sangre y caca.
Sangre y caca beer.
Anything fun happened to you recently, guys? Anything funny happened to you over the last? Anything that happened to you at your job which was undisclosed? You can say that you work in hospitality, right? Then?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
work in
we
hospitality.
both work behind the bar. We won't say
Yeah.
what.
No, in case
No.
I don't want to come kill me.
you. Yeah.
Well, I had a story yesterday. I was by the bar, and a homeless guy comes in. Apparently, he's a bit of a regular, but he's never been there when I've been there.
Oh.
And he tries to paint. Jeez, I keep getting stuck.
Oh, is it the? Oh,
It's my
sorry.
hat.
Sorry
It's the
about
hat.
that.
It's fine.
It's my farm.
I forgive you.
Our old barn towel gets a bit sticky. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this homeless guy comes in. He tries to pay in cash, and we're cashless, which some people get very annoyed about.
Especially homeless people.
Especially homeless people.
Yeah.
So usually, I'm happy to like take their cash and pay for it on my card, if you get what I mean.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
feels a bit wrong. Like, it feels a little bit like I'm taking advantage, but they want the beer. They want the beer. So
Yeah, they're there. Yeah.
sort them out. But this guy was already really pissed, and he kind of latched on to me after I showed him the kindness, which was fine. But I did just, I didn't want him there. And he's like, he's rubbing my back, and he goes, "I've missed you so much. I've missed you." And I was like, "I don't know
It's a
you.
bit weird.
I don't know you." And he goes, "I love you. You're my best
Wait,
friend."
no.
No. So
No, he's not switching that fast.
he's like, he's just kept. He thought he knew me basically.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know this
You
man.
got one of those faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those homeless faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were walking outside spitting in his change cup.
Yeah.
outside.
I kicked him before or after work in a
Exactly.
drunken rage. But he asked someone I work with to put on a special song, and he comes back and he goes, "I put this song on for us." And then he goes, he starts rubbing me, and then his hand moves. I can't do it to you because you.
Because Harry
very tight
really
against the
doesn't want it to
sofa.
happen.
He does not want that to happen, even just for the bit.
Well, he starts.
But he's rubbing my lower back, and then
Oh.
the song was a love song, and he says, "This is what I'm gonna do to you," and I was like, "Oh."
Wait a minute. So this guy doesn't know who you are.
He doesn't know who I am.
But he thinks he does.
He thinks
we
he does.
think.
He's very drunk.
Yeah.
But if he tried anything, he was about that tall.
Oh, wait. So that was
So
the
I
reason
could've
why his
taken
hand was on your lower back. It wasn't
No,
because.
well, he started on my shoulders. He definitely deliberately moved up. Yeah, maybe he
when
just
the
couldn't
finger-
reach anymore.
Yeah,
he
maybe
couldn't
just
keep
got a
his
bit
arm
sore.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the finger went in, that was a step too far.
Yeah, scored an own goal.
Yeah,
On himself. Sam bent
Sam's
his
like
arm back
bracing.
into his own anus.
Sam's bracing for a tickle, but
Your
then
Batman Arkham
to his
his finger
surprise-
into his ass.
what? The fucking cape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As he leaves.
But
Sent him packing.
I didn't. On your way.
Wait, can you at least remove it?
But yeah,
No.
he's saying all sorts of like sad things. He said he was
Lonely?
no, he didn't say he was lonely.
I'm
Because
lonely.
he had me.
You look
He
lonely.
had his best friend
I can
with
fix
him.
that. He wasn't lonely. But so was he saying what, he's had a hard life?
He
I
said
mean,
he's had a hard
he's
life.
a homeless man.
He's a homeless man. But he said he had a really hard life, and then he'd suddenly go, "I'm going to go home and plait my hair later."
So
I was like,
Can
he
I
had, like,
come?
the shortest hair.
home?
Yeah, it's like something doesn't add up.
yeah.
Can
Also-
I come at least and spectate this?
Is there not like a thing as well that are you guys allowed?
To hit them.
No, when do you guys stop serving alcohol to them? Like, what? Obviously, like, how drunk do they have to be? Because obviously, you still serve alcohol to drunk people, but then
Yeah.
how drunk do people have to be? I'm
It's
guessing
like-
it's
I
the
don't
same
know,
question.
'cause
It's
we
my
have-
discretion. So even if I just don't like someone, technically I could say I'm not going to serve you.
Mm.
You wouldn't do that though.
No.
It's just poor.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you think someone's a bit too drunk, you can just say, "Sorry, I think you've had enough." I might even say, if you have a glass of water and then come back in a bit, maybe I'll serve you.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
people do get quite aggressive about it. But yeah, this guy, I think, just give him the one and then he'd go away. But yeah, he claimed he was sexually assaulted by a priest when he was younger. So I was like, oh, that's actually really sad. But then he said, I tore up £1 trillion earlier. So I thought, maybe this guy wasn't telling the truth.
£1 trillion could mean anything though. Monopoly. We could have went to like a
Yeah.
game store and just ripped up all
He
the
was playing
Monopoly
Monopoly
money
at home and he ripped it up.
at home.
But yeah,
Well, I don't know what the ethics
So
are.
basically,
Of,
yeah. Sorry.
like,
No,
we
you
have-
go actually.
well, we have like regulars that come in, and I just like, I don't know what the ethics are of just keeping someone consistently drunk.
Well, if you get because you get compared to where you work, yours seems more of like where regulars would go
Yeah,
compared
'cause,
to where
like-
Sam would work. Sam's more of like a bar, and yours is more like a pub.
Yeah. So
Hopefully, that's not too disclosing.
yeah,
is that too controversial?
Yeah.
Like, sue me. But like, I don't know what, because like these people will come in, they'll get a drink, and then they'll stand in front of like the slot machines.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's just like,
Oh,
go
dear.
home. Like you're in here every day. You haven't won a thing. There was one bloke. There's only
Yeah,
one
this
time I've
close,
seen
this
someone
close to
winning, and it like all the cash fell out, and he was like scooping out the bottom.
Puts it straight back in.
Yeah.
Why is lucky day?
No, because his
man?
mate was like, "You're not gonna gamble that, are you?" He was like, "Yeah, damn right I am." Lost it all.
Yeah. All of these.
I'm on a
this is-
winning
I've made
streak.
all my money back.
You
and
put
then,
30 quid in that thing? Hell yeah.
There's slot machines. I know there's slot machines usually in a pub, but like, there's not that
Yeah.
many. It's not like a casino. There's not like lines of people,
I
are
don't
there?
understand what these people do. They seemingly like get off of work.
Yeah.
Or don't even go to work. Just turn up and like grab a drink in the morning, stand in front of the slot machine, and slowly get more wasted. And then by the end of it, you're like, oh, I know this guy's order like, off by heart. And he
Yeah.
like comes up. But you're also like, why should I keep serving him?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Should I let him loose?
Where would you call it off? Would you call it off like if they're being
If he's-
aggressive, or if they're like slurring? When you can see them like
Yeah.
off balance.
I
and
think-
stuff?
Yeah, if someone looks like
Yeah.
they're gonna fall down the stairs, I would
Yeah.
stop serving
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
if
yeah.
someone's being really loud and aggressive, I'd stop serving them. But most of the time, I go, it's probably fine. They're not doing any
Yeah.
harm. We've
Yeah.
all been we've been way worse.
We've
Yeah.
all been.
We've
there.
been way worse.
Yeah, we've all been there at a bar.
But I
being a
have
little
seen
bit
people
cocky.
get cut off like really, really early. Like this group of lads came in, then one of the servers was just like, I don't want to serve them anymore. I think they're all too drunk. But they
Wow.
would like but in all fairness, these lads, they just like when they were told we're not going to serve you anymore, they went, oh, that's a shame. They suddenly went from like really rowdy to like, oh my, I guess it's time to go home then.
Fair's fair.
Pack it in, Quinton. Pack it in, Quinton. We're leaving.
Some people don't
Nathaniel.
argue, and then some people do.
Cool, Jeeves.
Oh,
Nathaniel,
wow.
we're
That's
getting
perfect.
out of here.
That's quite
I
cool.
guess
And
he
then they
doesn't-
go back to their table. Whoa.
You guys get free. Do you get free drinks? Oh,
uh,
you said, but you can't. You have to wait a period of time after.
oh no, I can't have alcohol until like this might be telling for what it is, unless I don't know if anyone else.
Only
knows
if
the
someone who
rules.
works there will know.
Yeah, but it's like 3 hours after your shift, you're allowed to like actually drink, but it's not free. We
In
only
the
have
pub, I
like we
guess.
only have like discount.
Do you get any free?
Sorry, that made me burp.
You were like, what a disgusting
You
notion.
said discount. Sorry, I don't know.
Well, yours is a little bit more modern.
Yeah.
So I feel like it just lets people just let loose. But Harry's is just run by
like
some
that.
millionaire
Yeah,
prick. Fucking prick.
that is fun. I've only been there a month, and I got invited into like this meeting where we talk about like sales and stuff.
Oh,
I
where the
Ooh.
sausage get made.
So they were going around. They were like,
Get
"So
made.
this is the manager. I've been here for 12 years. This is somebody else. They've been here for 6 years, and this is Harry. Been here for a month."
Everyone's spit on
And then
him.
he was like, "Well, we like everyone's opinion. You know, it's very good that you've been invited to this." I didn't speak for the entire thing.
Someone says something, you go, yeah, I was going to say that.
I did say, "Oh no, actually, I can't say that." Never mind.
Oh no! What? Oh, because he'll tell his bosses, and then they'd steal the idea.
Oh, is it a good idea?
No, I gave a good idea, but like it relates to where you work.
Oh,
I'll tell you after. But
I
I
don't.
feel
work.
like we're like,
That's
like
the only
tying ourselves in
contribution I
knots.
made.
I feel
Yeah,
like it doesn't
exactly.
actually matter that
It doesn't
much.
really
It
matter that
does.
much, but like it's public privacy. You don't really want people hunting down your families now.
Sure, you don't want people turning up at my place of work and harassing me.
Harassing
well, I
you.
can say.
Harassing me.
Are we able to bleep it if I say the idea?
No, I can believe
Yeah?
it. Yeah, go
Sure.
for it.
And then should we look at the video? It's just left it.
And my address is put up as well.
Full legal name, full family, and then address.
A picture of me and my family
Yeah.
together.
It seems like a weird clickbait.
It's the thumbnail. Callan, I had some notes.
Yeah, coordinates.
Anyway, yeah.
Go ahead, Harry.
Oh, like we looked at.
Bleep.
Well, I said that I sell a lot of like products, like the and the and I was like, is there any way we could get like more stuff in? Because obviously we have like the.
Yeah.
Can we just?
Oh yeah, can you just get more?
Well, it's just like, is there any way we could get like cans of anything? Because it's very popular. But he was like, that seems like the guy was very polite and he was like, that seems like a good idea. But they're mainly interested in like older people who come in for like because we have like
For the
rotations.
ales.
Yeah, for the ales.
For the fucking tribute.
They're all stood there. With, like,
£1 a tribute, please.
I don't know.
It's easy on the gums.
Couple of pound coins, gonna put it in the slot.
There is one bloke who comes in who like is definitively like a recovering alcoholic because he'll come
Well,
in.
it's not-
and he's a regular.
No,
Not
but he'll-
recovering.
No, he'll come in and he'll get a soft drink.
Oh,
but
okay,
he's like
sorry.
this, looking at all the ales in front of
Yeah,
him. He's like this.
shiny lights.
I'll have a cherry Pepsi Max. I'll have a pint of cherry Pepsi Max. No, because he is like shaking as well. So I
Yeah.
feel bad, but also I can tell he's in remission.
He's like,
I mean,
Cherry
it's
Max,
not a-
and he's looking at you like,
I mean, it's none of my business.
I'm not gonna ask for it,
A
but
bartender can tell. A
when
bartender
I-
can always
But
tell.
when I see 5 hip flasks taped to his chest,
yeah, and he's like, well, I was shot once. Protection, I can't afford it.
and then
Can't
I
afford
reach it,
Kevlar.
and I reach across and
I feel like we've been a bit harsh on like people that you
Normal
come across
people.
with like addiction, like
yeah.
fucking on the slot fruity machine, fucking dickhead.
Well, it's just it, innit?
These
Well-
people aren't. Well, they might be alcoholic. I don't think they're alcoholic. They seem like normal functioning members of society, and then they just go into that pub and just go brainless for about.
Well,
That might be the point.
who do you think's
Yeah,
out of our
maybe.
group is gonna end up like that?
Who's
I don't know.
behind
Spending-
a slot machine?
It's in front of a slot machine.
Or just it doesn't have to be forever. It just has to be like at least spends a period of their life doing that for a bit.
I've seen the joys and the
Oh, it's
woes.
between two people. Do you want
I'll
to
guess.
guess?
Let's
Do you want
guess.
to guess?
Dom.
No.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Dom.
Rumpelstiltskin.
I just think Dom just loves a good pub. He loves pool tables. I can see him getting on the slots.
I don't think he'd enjoy the slots. But who am I? to know?
Too modern. Too
Yeah.
advanced. he just like punches it to get the coins out. Who loves alcohol?
I was thinking less about the alcohol thing. I just felt.
Charlie.
Oh,
I don't
no,
know.
that's a good one.
I think Charlie
actually.
could get addicted to slots.
Yeah.
Charlie would just be on the slots all day.
Maybe. And then you'd walk up to him and he'd be like, "There's actually a really good way of winning." And you'd be like,
Yeah.
you'd be like, "There isn't."
Yeah. It's rigged, mate.
I've only seen one person win it.
XX. He plugs in the fucking plugs in a
His
mouse into it.
PC.
What's odd though is
I can't
people
believe I
taking
used to
like
play
work
PC.
meetings. Do people do this at your place as
What,
well, where they take like work meetings
Mm.
in a booth somewhere?
Mm. People
That's
do, like,
so
what, like still with people
Yeah.
at the...
They like
That's
they're
funny.
sat there with their like Peretti and their like green screen
Peretti.
background. Like, so guys, what are we doing to
Yeah.
off screen?
clocking in.
Keith, turn your camera off.
Yeah, but you said wait, they can't drink until 3 hours, but then they do.
No,
No,
these
no,
are
not
like
people
people,
that- yeah.
not people that work there. These are
Oh.
like business people.
Oh, what?
that come in.
Other people. They go there for.
I feel like it's like new businesses that are like, oh, we're really trendy and hip. We have a pint while we're working. We have a pint.
Yeah.
We let loose. But then if you were to have more than one pint, they get serious. They kick off.
You kick off, and also you'd lose track of the conversation.
Yeah.
You know, certain members of the table might get a little bit touchy. You never know. I feel like people that work in offices are.
Oh, in
In
orifices. Orifices.
Yeah, that's the end of the phrase.
People who-
Officers, orifices.
I was gonna say they're a bit psychopathic, a bit perverted. People who work in offices all day, keyboard, screen. Your brain is going to other places, man. You're gonna be thinking about going to the pub afterwards. I don't know, getting a girlfriend. I can only relate to the male audience.
Try it sometime.
Shout out to my incels.
Shout out to the incels out there. But just, you know,
You haven't seen
thinking
one
about
of
life.
these before.
Yeah, this is Victory on Confidence.
7 people hard.
It's also bigger than mine. I had to get. Oh yeah.
Sneaker design.
I had to get sleek, slick,
Slick.
lick. Oh, yeah. So if we're gonna get nerdy now. I had to buy this for this podcast because
Can you say why? Yeah.
oh yeah, my brother at Scar, link in the description, is a really bad rapper. No, he's not. He's pretty good. But he stole my microphone, and he's taken it all the way to where's he? Thailand.
He's in
So, it's
Dubai
not
with
here.
Andrew Tate.
Yeah. An HS Tiki Toki.
Having a great time, I'm sure. He met elephants today. So he went to the elephant sanctuary.
Is that another rapper?
Oh yeah,
No, he rapped to the elephant.
MC Ella. But he
Elephants never forget shit bars.
imagine just spitting water on him when he starts rapping.
Yeah.
He's flying.
Smack him. But apparently Ruben was like obviously you have to be careful because some places over there they say they're sanctuaries, but then they just end up like they're not rescue. They're like rescue elephants that they still like boot about.
They're sexually
So they
assaulting
put the
Yeah, they
elephants down.
sexually assault the elephants.
Like
It's like
like
donkeys
horses.
over in where did they do donkeys?
Do donkeys.
Yeah, so it was in a Grand Tour episode. They literally like it's quite normal for people in rural areas of this place.
Is it
To have sex
Colombia or
with-
something? It was South Africa.
Have sex.
Well,
South America.
Sorry,
It's
what
either
was he leading
Africa-
me to? I heard like sex with, and I was like,
Yeah, no, there was
What
like
was
I
the
think
end
some.
of
it might be somewhere else.
No, it was South America because at the end of that episode they go to like Pablo Escobar. They find the hippos that were part of Pablo
Oh
Escobar.
yeah, because they're looking for animals and then they just find the guy shagging a donkey.
what's
yeah.
that story we made up in Peru about like your spirit getting changed with the horses, and then all the Peruvian men lining up and having sex, sex with the. Do you not remember this?
No.
Oh, it was like Sam going no at the dinner table, and we're like, oh no, his soul has been traded out, and then he's in a field. He's in a field going
I do
as the
remember that
horse,
slightly.
as like all the
Yeah,
all
but
the
then
Peruvian
nothing's coming out.
as all the Peruvian
Yeah.
men line up behind it and take turns having sex with it.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I do remember now, but I don't remember why I,
You like
why I
sneeze.
neighed at the table.
You wake up. Was that probably
You stood
what?
up and you knocked your cutlery over, and then you go on all fours and started pacing around.
Where's the hay at?
And
Yeah.
the bar stuff went.
Got any
"Blaze."
sugar cubes?
yeah, he started like trying to play it off cool.
Yeah.
Could really do with some sugar
Yeah,
cubes
you
right
were
now.
like this.
Dario tried to turn you into glue. for a
When the
second.
waiter came over, do you have anything with grass? Or
have
hay
anything?
even? Like, I'm really fancying the pizza. Look around at all of us. Not got anything with hay in it.
Oh
though.
wait, you're saying the horse is actually
Yeah.
able to speak. in Sam's body.
Oh.
Oh, the good times.
Oh.
That was at the same table as. We're pretty bad, to be fair. We weren't that inclusive. Valen, shout out Valen, link in the description.
Shout out Van.
Yeah, she said, which is, to be fair, I think we were probably like this the whole holiday. We can get quite enclosed as a three, so like won't let anyone else really like talk or
we
like
sleep in the same bed.
Yeah. Or like, well, Valen would try and come over. I think the only time she properly came over and talked to us, she was already like 5 cocktails deep. Like, you remember she was at the bar like drinking cocktails, and then she was like, I'll go over and chat to these guys. But apparently, other than that, we were like, because our banter is quite insidey jokey.
Are you talking about like the
You know
end
what I mean?
when we're at the end of the table?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they hated us.
They despised us. Yeah.
Well, the Aussies, that Australian bloke.
Well,
All three of them.
No. It was when either we just got there maybe, so we didn't have a group yet. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
just bolted us onto the end of another
yeah.
group. And they'd all been spending a few days with each other, so they were like buddy. They
No, I
didn't
just
really, they didn't really like invite us in, but we didn't really try. But we found it really funny.
It was when we were on the boat looking for like white caiman, and he said, this might sound bad, but the bloke was like,
No, I remember this.
I'm gonna show you the racing lizard and the black caiman.
Yeah,
I don't know what I said about the black caiman, but I said like
the racist.
it sounded like he said the racist lizard.
Yeah.
So I turned to, it was like dead silent because he was like, you have to be quiet so that we can see. By the way, the white caiman are like the
Pathetic,
shittiest
Pathetic.
creatures on the
Yeah,
planet.
because you see that eyeball and then they're gone.
You see their eyeball
Yeah.
and then they run away.
They're not that impressive.
But like we
they're
were looking over the edge,
Oh, the
and then I
black
remember
caiman.
I think I turned to Sam and I was like, the racist lizard? This is shaping up to be quite the trip. And then me and Sam are just giggling like little boys, and everyone else
Yeah.
on the boat is like, shut the fuck up.
I just remember
They're all like this.
so I couldn't hear you guys because you guys were whispering. So I was like trying to hear you guys, while also simultaneously trying to find my own fun.
No, but the
on my side
kid,
of the
the
boat.
kid next to you was
Yeah.
talking about getting a
Woodhouse,
pet monkey.
Yeah.
And you were like
can I have
this.
a pet monkey? And she's like, no, you can't have a pet monkey.
Mom, can I get a pet monkey?
Yeah, can I get a pet cat? She's like, no, you can't get a pet cat. Can I get a pet woodlouse?
Can I get
Yeah, you can have a pet woodlouse.
Yeah,
Woodlouse. Pet rock.
Yeah, start pissing myself.
But then we
Just
got.
Bro, you're in the Amazon. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah.
So
Capybara.
I think after that underwhelming experience,
Bad pick, bro.
Sorry,
we got
sorry.
the underwhelming experience of the white caiman ride. We got back and we were like, well, they all came out the water and started singing like Lyle the crocodile.
Lol, crocodile.
And anyway, that was enough to satiate us for
Get my
like
sides
literally,
splitting.
like 3 hours of laughing
Laughter.
at this. So much that the Australian people started holding up menus to like block us out from
Oh,
the rest
no,
of
That
the
was
that's
group.
that was
bad.
really annoying there because it's
That
like
was
I get that
rude.
we're probably
I
a
get the
little bit
joke.
annoying. We probably sound more annoying than we were, but
Yeah.
he was like guy picks up a menu and uses it to like as like a shield.
Yeah,
from-
no,
it's-
yeah.
it's like,
They're like,
You
"Shut
blocked me. You
up."
blocked me out.
Bro,
you
you're not-
blocked me out.
You're not impressing the hoes with that menu.
Yeah.
Act, bro.
But then Dario stood up to them because
That's my
Dario was
sister.
like, Dario was like,
That's
I don't
my
want to
sister.
move. Remember, they were like, Dario, do you want to?
Yeah.
You're in our group. I was
Dario-
like,
yeah.
probably seeing this
Oh,
uncomfortable, and
yeah.
he's like, no.
So we had
Shout out Dario. Link in
Yeah,
description.
we had this-
Shout out Dario. Link down there somewhere.
this Italian bloke with us called Dario, and he was with us for the entire thing. And by the end of it, he really, really liked us.
He didn't speak
but-
any English and we didn't speak any Italian, but
we
every
understood
time
him.
we
It
went,
was a spiritual connection.
he
It
would,
was
he would
also
laugh.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
it
means
was-
something else in Italian.
But no, he found it funny, and then we found him like Google translating what we were saying on his phone, and then going
yeah,
and then putting it down. But
I'm glad he enjoyed it.
yeah, but it's when because they were like, come to our side of the table, and he went, no.
Yeah, he's like, no, and then he's like, no. He's like, no, really, no, I don't want to. And then
Yeah.
got up and went over there and just sort of, and then shook our hands as he walked over.
Yeah, like
It was just like he was like saluting us before he goes to a different platoon.
yeah, and then we said goodbye to him.
Where he
And it
gets
was very
court
lovely.
martialed.
Yeah, taken away. What a guy! Shout
You
out.
can't
Dario.
hang around with these degenerates forever.
Yeah, you'll be dragged down with
Yeah.
them. Like he said, he just didn't speak a lick of English really.
If he'd stayed with us any longer, he wouldn't have spoken any more English. He'd be speaking fluent brain rot, I think.
Yeah.
But he loved it.
Yeah, he did. He really enjoyed it, and then but we bounced from group to group.
We did. Yeah, we're like the hitchhikers of
Yeah,
the
'cause
jungle.
We'd managed to stay there we overstayed our welcome by, like, we jumped from tour guide to tour guide as well.
Mm.
Oh yeah, what
Who
did
was
we have?
everyone's
We had
favourite?
Frank.
Yeah,
Frank.
we had the mad dog guy.
Yeah,
Oh, I liked him.
pedo.
Yeah,
And then we had.
Pero loco.
And then, yeah, we had Frank, and then we had. What's the other guy? Frank was the best. really. My favourite is
'cause
the
also
football.
We hated him at first. Because you remember we played
No,
football.
no.
He was on our team in football. Oh no, maybe
No,
not.
no,
I'm thinking
Frank.
Frank.
Frank
Oh
was
no,
the
I'm,
good guy.
Yeah.
Frank was
who was the
wholesome.
other one? The one who had like the welly.
Oh,
He was
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
annoyed at
no.
us during football,
Yeah.
but he was playing in welly boots.
Yeah, what is his name?
Oh, this is gonna keep me up at night.
It's on the Instagram. Link in the description.
We'll link in the description. But
Yeah,
because we
yeah.
hated him at first, we were like, he's such a prick.
Why is he so loud?
Yeah.
Why is
He's
he
not
so
even
bad at football? Why is he playing football in wellies?
He's not even that good
Yeah.
at football. But
We had a good time. Honestly,
liked
we
him.
did. Football the first day we were like so shit, and then the second day we got in it. Like we almost won, but we were good. Like we were doing like
I scored.
You scored a
We were doing
little hat trick. I think.
bicycle kicks,
Yeah,
back
you were like on the headers. Remember
Yeah.
every time he was wearing that exact hat actually, and every time he would try and header the ball, he'd take off his hat, header it, and then put it back on.
the
It was a good little
gentleman's
parlor
header.
trick. Yeah, tip my header to your shirt.
That's how we play in England.
The English special, walk up behind them, cack them,
Yeah.
and continue playing.
Throw a cup of tea up their arse. Yeah, we can have it. And then it was good. That was good. It was very wholesome.
Yeah.
Um,
I did forget it was just for fun though. Like I think it was the first game, maybe or
think-
the second game.
I think
I was involved. I was more involved than any football game we played at uni. I think.
Yeah.
I was like, we have to beat these guys. I'm racist.
No, 'cause-
Why did I
'cause,
care that much?
the first day we got a little bit carried away of ourselves. I think I definitely got a little bit wound up, and then against that guy, whatever his name is,
They're really.
because
He was on our side, wasn't
he
he?
was on our team.
It's hard
but,
to
like,
tell,
He would
but-
yell, wouldn't he? He'd yell at us like, "Pass the ball, like pass more."
Oh, it was
then he
usually
would be
Fernando.
like, "Dog,
Fernando,
yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Fernando."
That's how I remembered it.
Yeah,
'Cause everyone going Fernando and then laughing when he couldn't
Yeah,
get it.
'cause
which is
Fernando
like,
would be like-
we've just joined in group bullying, but I completely understand.
They
why.
loved it when we bullied him though, because
They
like he would like yell at us the whole time. But then if we yelled back at him, it's like, Fernando, you
Yeah.
missed fucking like 3 open goals, and then everyone else would just start laughing. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, Fernando, you dumbass, and
'Cause
he'd be
he's
like,
like-
so do
yeah.
you.
He kicks the ball and his welly flies off
Yeah.
or something. Like,
Yeah,
Fernando,
yeah.
get
We-
serious.
They were good,
Come on, man.
and they called that guy Gordo the entire time. He's a big bone gentleman, and they called him fat the whole time.
Yeah.
That was his nickname.
His nickname
was good on the ball, though.
Fatty.
Cheeky
Yeah, he
motherfucker.
was. There was a few South American prospects in that group
Yeah,
we were playing.
the
against.
prodigies. And
Yeah. Who just like
Feel the pressure.
I felt bad because they were all playing like barefoot, and then we're playing in like walking shoes, and it's like if we were to tread on one of their feet, it would have been.
It would have
you
been
know.
It's been the end
Sacrificed.
for their
Yeah.
career, their football career in the Amazon.
No. They'd have eaten us. No, I can't
would
say
have-
that. They were lovely
They would
people.
have thrown us in with the natives. Lived there
Gordo,
for a
Gordo,
year.
Gordo
Yeah, we
would
saw
have
the
eaten
natives.
us.
And the natives were cool as well. They made their like string, didn't they, out of leaves or something? Was it banana leaf?
Like their pubes or something.
Palm
They
trees.
used they used all the banana stuff, all the like really tough banana. Never mind. No, they did like the bow and arrows out of the.
Yeah, that was
banana
sick.
bark.
Yeah.
It was like-
I'll try and put some pictures / videos.
Oh yeah,
up.
yeah.
of
It was
us
like
doing
us
it.
three just like getting back in the queue each time. It's like all we really care about is the bow. It's like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like
We were like,
it's-
it's not,
I
it's
think you should
really-
leave skit where it's like he's only here for the zip line. That sounds like we're really insensitive, but the bow and arrow was
No,
really
'cause
fun.
we were
The
sat
banana
down,
was good.
We were sat down spinning wool, occasionally looking over, seeing someone get breastfed,
Yeah.
eyes back to the wall.
Eyes back to the wall.
No, at the same time.
They're probably just like,
Well,
you don't have to be so coy. And we're just there like, oh my god. Is it rude? Is it rude? I got a peek.
Is it rude? Are they all her kids?
no, no, don't be uncomfortable.
No, but that was also. I don't want to be
well,
called.
they were,
No,
well,
because
well,
she
That's
was
a lot-
like,
that's
she was
a lot
our
of
age.
kids.
She
Well,
was
that's a
our
lot
age, and
of
she had
kids.
3 kids.
while our children were
Yeah,
forming
true.
a queue for her tip, we were all forming a line for the bow and arrow.
They like literally had
They were
balls.
lining up and going,
Yeah.
out of the way. I want to.
Callan's got in the wrong
Yeah.
queue. Whoops, boy, sorry.
Yeah. I thought it was the face paint
I thought it was
cue.
the bow and arrow
I thought I
one.
was going to get all this that face paint put on me. It's got
But also, we only saw the one hut, and then like towards the end, like one of the elders like came around like behind like a corner. I was like,
Oh,
what's
yeah,
going
the-
on behind there?
Yeah,
though?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
probably where like probably got a pool or
That's
something
where they
behind
live.
there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
we're just in like one
Yeah.
hut.
Now they have a slot machine.
Yeah. I go around and I see the regular
Chink.
looking over.
Oh, for God's sake. It's him again. Oh, this is... Well, guys, I think it's been about
Like 10 minutes. What the fuck?
It's been about 45 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, it's now 7:10. I think. Wait, what we at? 50 minutes. That's good.
Madness.
Shall we round up?
I wish I'd been sat like this more.
Oh, well, like
Well,
I
sat.
wish you were too.
We'll come up with something. I'll come up with something to make the chairs a little bit more, like, so the camera doesn't have to.
I'll bring a booster seat next time.
Yeah.
Oh, entertaining.
And we could all
So cheap laugh.
we could all bring some. At some point, we could go and invest in some like cushions.
Some snacks.
Yeah, do a little mukbang.
We can get a big table in here.
Listener,
We all
let us
come-
know if you want us to do a mukbang.
Yeah, mukbang
I'd
like
quite
this.
like to do that.
Just be like this.
It's just the sound of eating.
That really
Heavy
tastes like that.
breathing.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh.
okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you watched it this far, I doubt many people did, but if you did, shout out to you. This has been the first episode. If this does go up, but I think I am going to try and get this up. But yeah,
Alan was watching until we called her a van. She went,
Yeah, no. Yeah, I thought I corrected you by saying, "Oh, it's Van, not Fat or Fat," and then it's like that's not even her name.
it's not even that name anymore.
But then she thought you and I were the same person, so
yeah, at the beginning, I think.
Yeah, it's actually just you. All my homies hate Val then.
no.
Well, see you guys later. Peace out, motherfuckers.
Is that our sign off?
Yeah, that's it.
Peace out, motherfucker.